Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video you'll only really see me create these 3 drawers because I forgot to film the rest of it. But I'll go ahead and give you a walk around of the cart. It's a little bit cold right now for Florida. It's about 57 degrees and it's raining, so you're going to have that noise in the background. Since I created or filmed these 3 drawers, I've added this drawer for all the electrical terminal kits, which I'll show you. I've also added some storage for a cordless heat gun and some wire snippers. And then I'm not sure if I put this in the video or not, but the free plug outlet. It's got some USB things as well. On the back side there is a little soldering iron station. And then I also added a battery for troubleshooting wire. It's got a decent amount of organization, but it's going to need a bit more organization. But yeah, let me flip around the camera and I'll give you a walk around of the cart. Alright, so I've got 5 drawers in this top section, and got lights in here, various lights. These ones kind of looked neat because they have this little overhang on them. So got those. I'm going to be adding more lighting in here, but for now this is the lighting drawer. Got miscellaneous stuff, soldering iron, and attachments for the heat gun. So little stuff like that. I really don't use those attachments, but for now it's just a miscellaneous drawer. And I've got something right here for plugging in the soldering iron to a battery. Unfortunately, it's a DeWalt battery, and most of my cordless tools are Craftsman, so it might not work that well. And I really don't think that I need the soldering iron to be cordless. And then this is some other attachments for the soldering iron. If anything, I can use this for a soldering iron and just hook it up to a normal 12-volt battery. So that might be the option that I would take for doing cordless type stuff. But that's a miscellaneous drawer. This drawer has some wire loom and Tessa tape, wire loom tape. It also has, down at the bottom, it has some gauges, some other gauges and sensor probes. And down at the bottom we've got a battery, and it's 12 volt. It's a pretty decent sized battery. And then some electrical cords with alligator clips on them so that I can extend that battery quite a bit. And then over here we have a electrical terminal kit, and this has all of your tools for disconnecting electrical terminals and then crimping all of the electrical terminals. So this is for crimping stuff like Deutz connector terminals and other ones. I forget what the other ones are called, but Deutz is like a specialty type connector. And in here we have all these crimp tools, or not tools, these are all of the crimp terminals for just crimping onto wires. And we've got the different gauge sizes, so for different size wires. And underneath that we have a bunch of switches and stuff, so, and like battery connectors for RC batteries, switches, 2-prong or 2-position switches, power on switches that can light up as well. And yeah, so that's what we have in that drawer. And down at the bottom we have miscellaneous stuff, inline fuses and a bunch of extra wires, some controllers, that kind of thing. That one I don't keep locked because it's kind of a pain. Down here we have a bunch of leftover wiring. Then down in here we've got a bunch of regular crimps and terminal type stuff. This is pretty old stuff, but it's good to have around, and I'm not going to use these as much because most of the stuff that I work on is not house wiring, indoor wiring. This is stuff that does not have heat shrink protectors, so it's not going to be waterproof. So these are like for indoor type stuff. I don't have a lot of need for that, but I still think that I should put it on this cart. So I'll have to figure out a place for this. For now, it just lives right there. Then up top here we have, you've seen this before, it's just for all of my storage of good wires, and it has also all of my butt connectors for different stuff, and then soldering iron holders for the wires and stuff. And then over here we've got a heat gun, cordless heat gun, wire snippers, and then wire strippers and crimpers. We've got our zip ties, so 8-inch zip ties, 3-inch zip ties, all stored within here. Got a decent amount there. And then over here, this is my soldering iron station. It's just pretty basic. Got your soldering iron, solder, and then here's some flux that normally just stays right there, but it sometimes can fall off, so I just set it there for now. And then tip tinner is right in there. And then that just rests right there on the side of the cart. That's one of the other things that is not in the video, is me adding this outside lip for this cart so that stuff like this can just clip on there very easily. And then I got a label maker. I still need to get label tape for wires, but I mean, this is something that I use for other stuff than just wiring. There's a bunch of smaller gauge wire back here, and then I also have this crimper, which I like this one more than that one, so I'll probably maybe hang this from there somewhere, but for now it just sits there. That's fine. Got some heat shrink tubing assortment. These are some of those electrical terminals, all of those. Then I've got some fuses, more fuses, more fuses. And then over here we have wire for the soldering iron, wire for this outlet, and then we have a test light right here. So that's everything for the cart as it currently stands. Alright, so that's my brief walk around of the cart, so enjoy the video. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, even though it didn't cover some of the other stuff that I did to this wiring cart. But that's going to be it for this video, and let me know if you enjoyed this kind of content. Most of the channel content is going to be probably stuff related to Jeeps and dirt bikes and then other fabrication kind of stuff. But we might do a few more of these because there is still other stuff that I need to do to the workshop. Give the video a like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one.